know I'm gonna go off on this one.
Why you should get a nice car at a young age. Reason number one, you look cool as fuck on some real shit, I'll be honest with you. You're gonna look good as shit. Because there ain't nothing better than seeing a young guy in a nice car. So, that's one reason. Reason number
Okay, you look cool, okay.
two, it's gonna push you to work a lot harder. Well, it did for me anyways. Once I started getting cars, I kind of felt like I had to keep up the image with like my bank. So I couldn't be that nigga with a nice car and be broke as shit. So I actually...
How about one day that you're gonna have children, how about letting that be the motivation for you to work fucking hard? You see, I've never owned a nice car. I've always owned piece of shit cars. I had a Honda Civic 2004. When I bought it, it was about 9 years old. And then some guy wrote it off. Then I bought a 2009 Honda Civic. I think that was about probably 10 years old or something like that. And then yeah, that car got mashed up and that. And now currently I'm driving a 2010 brand new Vauxhall Astra. Yeah. Listen, I'm motivated to work regardless. Like what the fuck? So hold on a minute. So do you think, yeah, like in order for me to want to buy 6 properties is because I have a C63 Mercedes or a fucking McLaren? No. Man bought 6 properties and that because I'm just motivated. That's it. Yeah.
You know, locked in harder and made more because I'm like, damn, I got a nice car now. I gotta work harder. And obviously I'll spend that money on the nice car.
This youth is struggling. Even when he made the first point, yeah, like I just know, like, yo, he's struggling. Now maybe he ain't a content creator. He ain't, you know, that much of a good orator and that, you know, he ain't like Jay Wise has got fucking 3,000 videos out there, innit, yeah? But still, the fact that he's struggling to come up with these points is I just know it's bullshit. I just know it's bullshit.
So number 3, you only live once, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you only live once. You might as well do everything you can. Do all the dumb shit you can do now, where there's like less risk of you getting...
Imagine they put that on your fucking grave when you're 6 foot under. Never achieved much, but he had a nice brand new Mercedes. Or he had a Ferrari. Gives a fuck, blood.
Your whole life scorned. There's less risk of your whole life going to shit now than there is later. So when you get a car at 25 and you got fucking mortgage in your brain, you can't get a nice car anymore because obviously you got more commitments. You got like other things you have to like commit to other than a nice car. So if I was you, take the risk. Just do it. Be a dumbass nigga just like me. What?
Completely arse backwards, as them American man would say. And do you know the saddest thing is, yeah? There are youths that are yet to discover your man Jay Wise. And they're listening to people like this. Like literally, yeah, I've got little youths watching me as well, you know. Big up Kevi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, but Kevi. This you always commenting on my videos and that, always liking my posts and that. There's no picture. There's just an Albanian flag. So I'm just assuming, obviously the person is younger than me. I'm just assuming that man's 21. Yo, man started talking to, like he messaged me on the TikTok DMs and that. And yeah, obviously just talking back and forth. And he said something. I said, hold on a minute. How old are you? He said, I'm 14 or he's 15. I'm like, raw. I said, raw, I got little young bucks watching, man, you know. That's nice, you know. That's what, I don't know. I said to him, all right, raw, I didn't realize you were so young. But even afterwards, like, I was thinking like, yo, that's nice, you know. Man got the little young bucks on board, you know. Like, yo, he's my little sister's age. My little sister turned 14 the other day. Like, he's probably like a year older than her or something like that. If he's 15 currently, I'm like, yo, this is nice, you know. Man's got the little young bucks and that. But there's a bunch of little young bucks who are 15, 16 and that, who have no direction because their mum has picked a waste man to get breed up by, so their dad's not in their life, and they're listening to this shoot, taking advice from this shoot. Nah, fam, don't listen to this shoot, but you don't want to end up... He didn't even call himself a dumbass or something like that. Well, we don't want to be like these shoots, man. But you know what? The fact that... Do you know what? I don't even blame this shoot here. Do you know who I blame? I blame the parents. Because my kid will not be listening to someone like this. There's a lot of women out here talking about they don't like Bonnie Blue and all this kind of madness and that. Oh, Bonnie Blue's a bad influence on the young females of today. No, she ain't. Listen, you think my sister will be influenced by Bonnie Blue? You think my daughter will be influenced by Bonnie Blue? Yo, like, that's like saying, oh, crackheads are a bad influence on children and that. No, they ain't. Not Jay Wise's kids, they won't be a fucking bad influence on. My kids will want to be just like me. My son will want to be a fucking exact replica of me. Yeah? And if your son don't want to be just like you, man, it's probably because you're an idiot. Unless your son just thinks you're a maniac. Yeah? But yeah, man, that's it for today, man. Respect for whoever sent this to me, innit? Stay wise. Right, what the fuck was that?